Hi, this is Cheryl from the Madison Children's Museum. Today we're going to be making anemometers. Anemometers measure the speed of wind. It's an important scientific tool that people who study weather use, so that you know if storms are coming, how windy it is in a day. This STEM project helps children learn about design and engineering, as well as gain scientific thinking skills and learn scientific methods as they predict what might happen and then test their predictions. So let's get started on making one. These are really fun, and when you're done, you can put it outside. What you're going to need to make it is 5 cups. They can be any kind of cups. I happen to have these biodegradable cups on hand. They can be plastic cups, yogurt cups, Dixie cups, anything that you have at home. You're also going to need 2 straws. They can be plastic straws. I always use paper straws because they're more sustainable and biodegradable. A ruler, a pencil, it can be sharpened or not sharpened, some scissors, a hole punch, some tape, and either a push pin or regular sewing pins will work for this project. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to pick 4 cups and we're going to need to measure some holes in them. So what I want to do is measure my hole about a 1/2 inch down. And when I measure it, I'm going to mark it and then I can punch the hole. If you don't want to have a ruler at home that you can make a measurement with, you could also use your hole punch, and actually a 1/2 inch is about as far as the hole punch pushes. So you can go down a 1/2 inch, punch your hole, punch 1 hole in 4 different cups. Once you've done that, we're ready to get started. We're going to take a straw, put it through the hole in the cup like that. We're going to bend the top up and then tape the straw into the cup so it sticks straight out like this. So on 2 of the cups, you're going to do that. I did 1 right before we started. So I have 2 cups with straws sticking out of them. Now it's time to look at the 5th cup. The 5th cup is going to need a few different kinds of holes. So first we're going to start by directly across from each other, punching 1/2 inch holes. You want them right on the other sides of the cup, 1 on that side and 1 all the way on this side. Next, we're going to need to do 1/4 inch down holes. So this one you will want a ruler for to make sure you get a 1/4 inch down. So take your ruler, measure a 1/4 inch, make a little dot, and then punch those holes. What you want is the holes to be offset. You want 1 to be down and 1 to be up higher, because when we push our straws through, we need them to be able to cross. So now that this cup is almost ready, what I need to do is flip it down. So I have 4 holes in it. I punched them ahead of time so we could keep moving along. You're going to take your push pin or some kind of pin, push it in the top of this cup, stick your scissor in there, and make a nice loose hole. This is the one we're going to stick our pencil with an eraser through, and we want it to be able to move in there once you make the hole. All right, I think we're ready to assemble. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take this cup that I pushed all 4 holes in and 1 of these, and I'm going to stick this all the way through like that. Now once I get that through, I can take 1 of my cups with 1 hole, and I can stick that in. Now when I stick it in, actually, the ones directly across from each other, I want to have facing opposite directions. Now, I'm going to bend this again, put a piece of tape on it, and keep it in place. Then I'm going to stick the other one through. So here I have 2 cups on here, each facing a different direction. There we go, and you can adjust these when you're all done too. And now I'm going to stick this one through the other hole, and see how, because I offset the holes, how the straws can cross in there. And here we go, I just about got through there. And I'll get another piece of tape. And let's see, I want those facing the opposite direction too. I'm going to tape this on. Now I have 4 cups taped on that go through these 1 cup pieces. I'm just going to add an extra piece of tape to keep that in place. Now that I've done that, all my cups are actually facing the same direction. There we go. These are ready to go. I'm going to add 1 more piece of tape to this one. You may need more than 1 piece of tape. Any kind of tape you have will work. You can use duct tape, packing tape, whatever you have at home. Now that I have these cups on there, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to stick it up the eraser side through my hole, like that. And then I'm going to use my push pin or my sewing pin. I think I'll pick a sewing pin because it's a little bit longer. And I'm going to stick it through both my straws and into the pencil's eraser. This will hold everything in place and make it so when the wind hits it, it can spin. Take me just a second to get it through this next one. Yeah, I just about got it through my straw. There. Now, it's done. And see how this spins? So you can bring this outside on a windy day and see if it catches the wind. Check the wind speed or velocity. Take some guesses of what might happen if it's really windy and a storm is about to come, or if it's not so windy. What is the difference in the way that it spins?